Hi guys, welcome back to Nebula Fox Toy Reviews. Today we are back with Jurassic World figures. And actually we're back with the Hammond collection, Mattel's more collector-friendly figures. And today we are going to be looking at this guy. So this is the Hammond collection Irritator, one of the more recent releases. Not so much in the US because they've moved on to the next wave now in the US. But this is like part of the most recent wave to hit the UK. It's not easy to get the Hammond collection in the UK at all. Obviously, in America, you can pop down to Target or Walmart. I think they're Target exclusive, so you can pop down there and just buy them like we would the normal figures in Asda. But no, these ones, the Hammond collection in the UK, you need to get from basically specialists. So now that Toyopolis has gone under, scam, I get all of my Hammond collection figures now from Rex's Reviews. Amazing place. They do have a physical shop, which I hopefully plan on attending at some point. I would love to visit there with all that Jurassic Park stuff and dinosaur goodies. But for now, I get all of my stuff from their online store or in person at conventions. So I'll link them down below so you can go check them out. But yeah, so we're looking at the Irritator. So let's head on over to the review table and get a closer look at this cool little dino. Follow me. Okay, so here we are. There is the figure. So as usual, we'll take a quick look at the packaging before we look at the figure itself. So this is the box for the Irritator. This is nice big open window where the figure would be. You can kind of see the outline. So the head would be here with its mouth open. And one of its arms would be here. We've got the Hammond Collection logo down there. We've got a nice embossed Jurassic Park T-Rex skeleton up top. On the actual top of the box, we've got the T-Rex skeleton again and some more details that make the box look like a shipping crate. On the bottom, we have words and things. On this side, Hammond Collection. On this side, a very nice picture of the figure with just a generic Jurassic World logo because this one isn't actually in any of the films. And on the back, another nice image of the figure. And down here it says Irritator. Living up to the name, the Irritator is a ferocious and aggressive carnivore that has a long snout and primarily feeds on fish. So it is in the Spinosaur family. So we will get rid of this. And here we go. So, Irritator got its name because it did, in fact, irritate the paleontologists that found it. One of the paleontologists on the team was actually one of my university professors when I studied paleontology at uni. And he said one of the main reasons it was irritating was because of the long snout when they found it and some of the other bones. It made them think they'd found a new pterosaur. So the flying reptiles that shared that lived at the same time as the dinosaurs. So they thought it was a new pterosaur. And my professor loved pterosaurs. He was the pterosaur nerd, basically. So he got very excited when they thought they'd found a new one. And then as they found more and more bones, they realised it was in fact a dinosaur and not a pterosaur. So they named it Irritator because it irritated them that it wasn't a pterosaur. And another reason was because when they found it, its bones were pretty much that smashed and broken that they couldn't really tell anything from it, which is another reason why they thought it was a pterosaur and not a dinosaur. So yeah, Irritator, so named because it really did irritate the paleontologists that found it. So, this figure is amazing, as all of the Hammond Collection figures are. So if we get a close look at the noggin, we can see the eyes have been done very nicely in orange on both sides. So that is really nice. We've got this little crest that's been done in a nice red colour. I honestly like the black that they've put around the snout. It makes it look like it's got black lipstick on, with a little bit of white to finish off, and then the white goes all along the underside of the neck and the belly and finishes about the butt. It finishes at the butt. Other than that, the figure is this really nice pale grey colour with these yellow stripes that go all the way down and finish about a third of the way down the tail. The tail does have a slightly more paddle shape to it, which we are now saying is pretty accurate to the Spinosaur family, because they swam like crocodiles basically, and the tail was like with a crocodile, used for propulsion. So it's really nice. If we open the mouth, the inside of the mouth has been done in a nice pale pink, almost sort of flesh tone, with a little bit of gloss in there to make it look wet, which is really nice. All of the teeth are individually, well, the teeth aren't actually painted. The teeth are like a soft rubbery material, and if you look in the mouth, you can see the teeth are actually a separate piece to the rest of the mouth, which means these aren't painted. These are molded in the white plastic, which is good because it means they won't chip. You can sort of see that the teeth are separate from the rest of the jaw, if you look at the upper jaw. So yeah, that's really nice. Coming down to the arms, we've got some nice splayed fingers with painted claws. There you go, we've got painted hand claws, which is really nice. I love this figure. Coming onto the leg, we've got a bit more of the yellow splotches, and we've got painted toe claws. The dew claw isn't painted, but you know, it is what it is. We've got painted toe claws and painted hand claws. That's the important thing. And then we come down to the tail, which is made of that rubbery material with a bendy wire, so you can pose it. I do not like posing bendy wire parts because it's likely to, the wire inside is likely to snap and poke out of the rubber. So I pretty much just keep all of the tails straight. So that is the once over of the figure. For articulation, you can open the mouth really wide. The jaws are individually articulated, so you can open the top one by itself, and you can open the bottom one by itself, and then opening them both together gives it a really wide mouth. The head attaches to the neck on a ball joint, so you get some nice wiggle waggle. The neck attaches to the body, once again, on a ball joint, so you can get some nice wiggle waggle. And it can look, yeah, quite far to the left and right, which is really nice. The arms are on swivel hinges, so you can move them back and forth, and also out to the side. The elbow is once again on a swivel hinge, so you can move that back and forth and also swivel that around. The legs, so the hips, you can move them, you can do a full 360. They do have soft ratchet, well, not necessarily it's soft, but they do sort of ratchet into place and don't move for the ideal position for balance. If you're wanting to just display it in a neutral pose, it's like that's the best position for the legs to be in. They can also move in and out, away and towards the body. The knees are on swivel hinges. These are on like a ratchet hinge, so they'll, you know, thoop into place and can also swivel. The ankle is also on like a ratchet joint. This one's a bit stiffer, but you can, like, if you do it with the foot, you can fully extend that leg, and then you can sort of do that as well. With the foot, also that swivels as well. The foot is also on a swivel hinge, so the foot can go, you know, bend that far, and then it can fully extend out and obviously rotate as well. The tail attaches to the body on a ball joint, so you do get some nice wiggle waggle with the tail as well. So obviously moving that joint with the bendy tail, you can get some really nice fluid looking poses from it. But whenever I pose dinosaurs, I mainly focus on legs forward. Start legs is as far back as I really bother with posing dinosaur figures. I'm not really that fussed about the tail part. And yeah. So that's all I can really say about this figure. It is amazing. As I said, like most Hammond collection figures are. It's really good. Definitely value for money there. And obviously it's a species that not many people will have heard of, because this one officially is not actually in the Jurassic franchise. So not many people, apart from the dinosaur nerds out there, not many people will know what an Irritator is. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I shall see you all in the next video, whatever that'll be. Bye!